I'm going to head out to Azusa and to a few other little places, so join the ride. Welcome you all. The question that I put out there for this video: what should you be doing during the pandemic? Where do you make the most money? And hopefully we'll get some good feedback from drivers, from gig workers, and hopefully we'll hear what their current situation is. Welcome you. All I can say is, when I'm making videos and live streams, the feedback that I'm getting from most workers, from most gig workers, is that people are kicking back, they're holding back. But there's finally a system in place that is paying you either through EIDL or through PUA. People are seeing money. Yes, certain states are still waiting, but for the majority of the people that I converse with, they say that they're being paid weekly and that they are holding back, collecting obviously from the state, and not subjecting themselves to the unknowns, not subjecting themselves to the pandemic. That to me seems to be the status of at least 70% of the workers out there. Jimmy, how are you? Good to see you. I'm in the Rideshare Driving School channel. I'll be on the road for a good hour. Feel free to join me. Feel free to chime in. And that would explain that, what the Uber, the feedback that we get from Uber through the media, that they are 70% down. To me, it looks like about 30%, 25 to 30% have returned to rideshare or to gig jobs. A lot have also shifted from driving to food delivery. We'll have a few little spots where it might be buffering, and that's basically due to Verizon. There's a few spots on this route that are not working out very well. But, there are not many drivers that have reported back to me, hey, I got back out there. The ones that have reported back to me, like I know Thomas Gibson, a good friend in San Diego, he's doing well in Excel. The drivers that are out there are doing very, very well, because there's a small pool of drivers, a semi-large pool of riders. And as long as the drivers are willing to do 10-15 minute pickup trips to get to the locations, they'll be busy all day long, right? There was a documentary yesterday, or it was a person reporting and interviewing Vegas drivers yesterday. And this reporter said he waited up to 2 hours to try to get an Uber and a Lyft in Vegas. So my guess is that, just like here in California, Nevada, Arizona, at least 70 to the 80% of the drivers are collecting their unemployment, holding back until they don't receive any further monies. At that point, I think we'll see drivers trickle back. Could be July, could be August, but for the most of it, I think June is going to be a terrible month for Uber and Lyft as far as the company goes. It will be a good month for the few drivers that are out there. And if my opinion counts, I would truly kick back, collect the money, stay safe, and not put the wear and tear on your vehicle, unless you have big paying days like Thomas Gibson San Diego Rideshare Pro making $400 to $500 a day. Somebody reporting to me that they're making about $350 a day in UberX. Unless you're making those type of monies, it's probably not worth it. And there are several people. Scott Tucker's in the house. He can verify this. Got quite a bit of money coming his way. It's just at that point not worth it. Getting into the car and earning the type of money that Uber and Lyft is offering you, right? So I would use this opportunity, I've said it very often, to make some big decisions. If your decision is to kick back, collect unemployment until that runs out, I think that's rather a wise choice, because it's the safest choice, right? It's about your life, about your livelihood. It's about the life of your family. And I think that is the healthiest and safest choice. If you haven't seen the PUA money, if you haven't seen unemployment or EIDL money, you're stressing, you're hurting, I then understand you would go out there and try to earn some dollars, whether it's with Uber or Lyft. Only at that point I would ask that you please stay safe, sanitize, masks, etc. Also use that time to get a training. Yeah, so for example, as Jimmy said, you can go out there and get training or take an online course. You could take that time and do evening courses and become MJ. How are you? You can go out and do a real estate course online, right? Go to Allied Real Estate School, for example. Use that time wisely. If you have a lot of spare time and you're collecting unemployment, then go and further educate yourself. Bigger fish to fry. You might want to start the process of getting your own limo license, getting your paperwork together, starting the application, starting your own business. Exactly. So I think there are plenty of opportunities ahead. We just have to notice them, we have to research them, and we have to go for it. Champion Real Estate, is that an online real estate? Good. If they have a great course, how long do they take? About 60 days, and then you have to go in and write your real estate exam. That's a money maker, my friends. You sell 1 or 2 houses a year, you've made as much money in real estate as you would do in 1 year of driving, right? I mean, you could do 2 or 3 transactions, real estate transactions a year, which is not much, one every 4 months, and you have made more money than full-time driving in rideshare. MJ says it's very easy. So yeah, if he recommends that, look at Champion, look at Allied Schools. How long did it take you to do that course there, MJ? I think it's great that people are out there starting their own business, furthering their education, looking into real estate, doing other forms of training. I mean, this is a golden chance, right? This is a golden chance to do that. Reiki, Jimmy's becoming a Reiki practitioner, doing the different levels. If I sound a bit nasally, that's because I don't fare very well during the allergies in this type of the year, with the high winds. But it depends on how fast you want to do it. Exactly. You could do it probably faster, but I think 2 to 3 months is a safe bet to do your online real estate classes. And then you qualify to write the exam. Thanks for that information, MJ. So I'm driving here midday. Roads look fairly empty, which is cool. Orange County in house, not working. Smash the like button, folks. Thank you. Appreciate that you reminded the house. How's Orange County doing? In fact, I'm going to be down there tomorrow in the OC. I was just there yesterday. Oh, the testing CD-ROM, yeah, it's absolutely worth it. They run you through those sample tests, and you do them over and over and over again. You get a good feeling on how those real estate tests work, and it sort of gives you the mindset going in, how much time you need to allocate, etc. So yeah, those CD-ROM past tests. Where am I going to? I'm going to go and do an exchange on some parts, and then also get some more pictures on another vehicle. And I need to buy an engine, another engine. Passed the state and national test the first time. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. Mega Millions is up to 410 million. That's good. When is the drawing for the Mega Millions? Is that tomorrow, Wednesday? Huntington Beach, good place. HB. It's a great car place down there that I buy a lot of my parts for my classic cars. It's called Classic Industries. They're situated in Huntington Beach, so I go there sometimes. The draw is tonight. Cool. The good thing is I bought 2 tickets for that Mega Million. Once in a while, not very often. Yesterday I was filling up gas and I saw that 380 or 400 million. I said, you know what, sounds good, let me buy. Bought 2 tickets. You know where they are? Classic Industries, cool, yeah. Great company. Situated in the HB. HB of the OC. I'm in Calabasas right now, driving past Parkway Calabasas. Super hot. 97. Anybody beat that? 97? 97, anyone? Guy driving past me with a jet ski, that's where I'd rather be. Oh, you're in Reseda? I'll be passing Reseda in a few minutes. Where are you off? Which one? Are you off Winnetka, Reseda Boulevard? Where are you? Tampa? So very close. I'm on Mulholland right now, passing Mulholland Valley Circle. If anybody knows where that is. And then out of the blue, I get 2 back-to-back bookings for 6 p.m. tonight, and I have to decline one of them. That bites, that sucks. When it's not really that busy on private trips, and you get back-to-back, same time, 6 p.m. Sorry, can't be in 2 places at the same time. Oh, cool, yeah, I think I know where you are. So I had to unfortunately turn one of my 2 clients down. But from the feedback, and I get a lot of email and text messages, it sounds like most of the people are sitting back collecting the unemployment. Nijak is the one private trip that I declined as an actress, and she wanted her kid picked up and then taken to some event and then brought back home tonight. The return home trip I can do because that's going to be very late. She's very, very, very particular. $100 right now. I mean, in this game, you know, there are possibly two people that I would really, really trust with my clients. The problem is that this actress, when it comes to her children, she won't even take any of my referrals. She'll only let me drive. So that kid will have to drive with another family friend, I guess, or maybe not go to the event. I mean, that's how strict she is, which I respect. That's a good thing, you know. It's her child, which I think is a good thing. But when it comes to other, you know, regular clients, a guy that I would definitely allow a person that I would allow to drive my clients would be Thomas Gibson, but he's down in San Diego. You know, he's not going to drive up 2.5 hours to, you know, do a trip here. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's great if they schedule ahead, but as you know it, a lot of people are like last minute people, right? Hey, can you do this afternoon? Hey, can you do now? Hey, can you do this evening? Spur of the moment. I like the trips that get scheduled way ahead, because then you can pencil them out on your calendar and you can fill up your calendar nicely. But I've noticed a nice uptick in my private trips, so they definitely trickling back in. Slowly but surely, the people are coming back. Slowly but surely, you know, although the COVID numbers are rising because of all the protests and everything, but slowly but surely the numbers are bouncing back. Industries are opening up, offices are opening up, they're all doing social distancing. How do I determine my rate? Well, if these are clients that I picked up through Uber and Lyft that then became my permanent clients, and they left Uber and Lyft to be with me permanently, obviously they know the Uber and Lyft rates, which means out of that full number that they pay, you only get 50% anyway. So if I know that they were paying $100 for a specific trip on Uber and Lyft, I was maybe back in the day only getting 50% of that last year. What I'll do is I'll give them maybe a 15% discount. I'll charge them $85, and that's $35 more than I would have made with Uber anyway. That's how I price the trips. If there are wealthy people with specific needs, with a lot of different needs, do this, do that, drop off here, obviously then I bump up the price. If I have to get security, again, I bump up the price. So if I do it for multiple hours and I have to block out multiple clients, you know, I'll charge. I'm not shy to charge. I look at the rates that some private limo I love those people who try to fly up the side and cut in. That guy had to hit the brakes. I'm not going to stop for that arsehole. But yeah, I mean, I know the rates that other limo companies charge, which are horrendous. Some charge $250 for the first hour. So I mean, I don't charge those supersonic crazy rates, and they're not even good. A lot of those vehicles even smell. A lot of those guys are heavy smokers. Not even great service. People always complain about the smell, about the smoke in the car. There's a lot of limo services out there that their vehicles this monkey here, where is he from? He definitely cannot drive. Police patrol on the left. I think when I get to my destination, I'll be, not now, but maybe 30 minutes time, we'll end this feed, and then I'll probably jump over to Rideshare Professor channel, do another one there. When you're running your own channel, you got to stay in the flow of it. It's not good to get out of rhythm for too long. Topics, there's enough. There's enough topics flowing around. Crazy drivers today. Cut my hair nice and short. Thank you, Remington Shavers. $100 still. Anybody beat that? 100 Fahrenheit? Any numbers above 100 out there? And thanks for helping me clock the hours on this channel. Much appreciated. That's the last channel that I'm trying to get monetized. Still 100 out there. Everybody got 101, 102, 105. Heat. Vegas must be hot. I'm at Laurel Canyon Boulevard. my friend. Take good care of yourself. Whoa, people. Jesus. No, in the BMW. I'm in the BMW. I switch every day. I switch cars. I don't know why. I jump from old to new to fast to slow. Old to new to fast to slow. Switch it up. But it has a very similar configuration. Especially this part here. Sky roof. Good afternoon! Great car deals. Looks like the car industry is bouncing back nicely. Awesome. Guys, check out his channel. Need any good? Where am I heading? To a few places. I got a couple of exchanges to do. Gonna look at another Bel Air. And then I got to get ready. I have two back-to-back bookings. One I had to cancel. But actually I have 3 bookings today. One of them I had to cancel. One later this evening, one at 6 p.m. I think it might take me to LAX today for the first time after a long time. Probably dead down there. Maybe I should make a video from down there. People are driving like idiots today. Gee whiz. Caramba! Let's go! Jeez, like. Make sure no motorbikes are flying down the. It's awesome. That's wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that, car deals. That makes me happy. Those type of messages make me super happy. It's fantastic news. I don't know how these people are driving here. There's a lot of craziness. People chopping in left, right. Jeez, people hitting the brakes. Come on, folks. God, like a bunch of morons today. Got a Mercedes messing around here. I think there's 2 cars fighting here on the street, trying to cut each other off. There's one guy driving 20 miles an hour. He's screwing everything up. Don't you love those drivers? outside, round the outside. I think Uber and Lyft, Ari, how are you? I think Uber and Lyft will only truly start bouncing back in August, and the reason why I say that is because if you look at how long the unemployment in PUA, all the new rules that were created during the stimulus, people are saying, screw that, I'm not putting miles on my car. I'm not going to go out there and be unsafe and expose myself to the pandemic. I'm going to kick back at home and collect the money, the PUA, whatever was set aside for me. So that, I think, is the mindset of the majority of the drivers until that all runs out, and that's why I say August. So I think Uber and Lyft know that, right? I mean, they were the ones really that said, you know, we're not going to bail you out. The state should bail you out. And because of their inactions, because of their unwillingness to take care of the drivers during the pandemic and other times, it's coming back to bite them. So drivers are like, screw this. I'm not gonna go out there and come on, hombres. Let this guy in there. Hey, today there's some weird driving going on. Jimmy, who's the question for? What type of vehicle do you have? There's a GT Racing an 850. doesn't stand a chance. 850 BMW doesn't stand a chance against the Nissan. No, not going to Long Beach. Going to Long Beach tomorrow morning. Finally got the right shocks. Multiple times, as I mentioned in that previous video I made this morning. Spice it up. Different locations. Teddy, I am right now like in Pasadena right now. That's where I am in Pasadena. I'm gonna go and put a deposit down on a car. Been to look at some of the... Good afternoon, Mark. Mark Roughton in the house. Who's it? Mark who? Sorry, I didn't see. Oh, it's Mark Biss in London. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. How are you doing, Teddy? How are you doing, Mark? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Beautiful day, blue skies, temperature here 97. Peak early on, about 20 minutes ago, was 100. Welcome. 80. be another hot day, I believe. Pretty hot week here in Cali. 84 in Vegas, so a little bit cooler. Valley, Calabasas, Woodland Hills, that area, over 100. Nice hearing from you as well. Be blessed, don't be stressed. I like that. Thanks for dropping in. Hammer time, Mark Roughton's in the house. Hammer time. I went chipping away with a hammer this morning, but I was comparing online car part companies. How are you, Jimmy? I thought. Vegas, July the 8th. See you there. $100. 98 right now. It was 100 about 15-20 minutes ago. Right now 98. Blue skies, not a single cloud. Lots of traffic. blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies I see. I like that. Buffering. Right. Come on, buddy. Move. I move. This guy in front of me must be texting all over the show. Let's go, buddy, let's go. Oh, that guy can't drive. He's got his nose right up on the windscreen. Gee whiz. Damn. Sorry to hear that, Mark. That sucks. Those guys are just messing you around. Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. Laters. Have a good Tuesday. We're only on Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, middle of the week. Almost complete standstill on the highway. A lot of traffic. That's cool, yeah, congratulations. Pounding head today. No drinking, just sinus. Allergies, geez, like pounding. Right, amigos, I'm here. When I get back on the road, I'm going to be jumping onto the Rideshare Professor channel. Probably be more activity. I really appreciate everyone hanging out with me in this feed and giving me a couple of good hours watching time. Thank you so much. Actually, right now we're on 59, almost 60 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're on 60 minutes, which is fantastic. So I will connect with you guys soon. And again, thank you so much. Hit the like button. We'll be back shortly. Have a wonderful day.